Good morning. If you're new here, my name is Krista. I empower people to overcome codependence. And today we are doing a daily coaching tip. These are general day-to-day things that, regardless of your situation, you can find useful in navigating your day. I'm using the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. It has like these huge giant cards. And I quit growing when I was 11, so I tend to struggle with the shuffle. All right, we have career transition. Interesting. Your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. And if you haven't seen the daily coaching tips from Monday and Tuesday, it's about facing your fear and moving forward to your highest potential, and then embracing uncertainty. So I see kind of this week is following a theme. Apparently, some of us are ready for a change. So your soul is yearning to express itself through your career, and it is time to do some soul searching. You are being asked to let go of limiting beliefs that say you can't do what you love and still earn a living. This short-sighted way of thinking is keeping you from moving forward into a career that aligns with your soul's expression. In what ways have you closed yourself off from believing that this is possible for you? This card comes to you today to tell you that doing what you love for a living is not only possible, but the best means of living and thriving. Let go of old conditioning that says otherwise. It is time for you to dream again. Spend time thinking about what makes you happy and ask your guides and angels for assistance with a new career. If you focus on the pure joy of doing what you love, the money will be a result of that joy. Let go of all beliefs that tell you that getting paid to do what you love is impossible. Not only is it possible, but you're going to discover just how much very soon. Dream big and have faith. A career transition that is in alignment with your soul is just around the corner. How timely. Oddly enough, I used career um, references in both of the other readings. So, and when you think about, we've had, what is it, the Great Resignation. There's been, through COVID, a restructuring of a lot of companies where people were able to work from home or work less hours and have more time for actual living. And I feel like, again, on the energetic side of it, on the astrology side of it, we've been moving from a time of rigid structure into a time of self-expression and uniqueness, eccentricity. And in a couple of the readings the week before, it came out, let your freak flag fly. What is unique about you is going to be what your purpose is in this lifetime. And we also talked about voyage, your life's journey. And a lot of times we don't see how until we get to like a pause in the transition, looking back how everything was playing together to bring you to this point where you suddenly realize your purpose, why all the things had to happen the way they did, why you had to learn this lesson and this lesson and this lesson, and why those things kept happening to you. Because what we're seeing so much more now, and even for myself, is that your most major life struggle, the thing that you had to really, you were challenged to overcome, and it took everything in you to get to that place, that's so you can help other people. And there are so many people now who are offering their services because they overcame financial disaster, or they overcame chronic illness, or they overcame obesity. And, their life experience, that energy is what they're offering to the other people through their personal business or their personal services. And when you have endured something like that, and you know how it feels to be in that situation, there is a passion to reach out to other people and be like, it's better. You can get out of that. You can live a better life. Let me help you. And as we're coming into this more um, age of uniqueness and personal expression, your gift, your greatest struggle may be your new career path. And I mean, for each person, it'll be different. Follow your intuition. But even if you have a passion for cooking, if you have a passion for gardening, if you're just crazy about cars and you know all kinds of information about guns or painting or whatever it may be, imagine being able to do that as the way to support yourself and your family, to do the thing that you're passionate about, that you love to do anyway, and getting paid for it. And I feel like we're kind of moving into that more so now, and that, again, looking back, no one would have asked for the pandemic. And it put a lot of people in a very difficult financial place. Their jobs shut down. How many small business owners weren't eligible for any of the unemployment benefits or any of those things, and lost everything they worked for? And people had to get really creative. What am I going to do? Companies had to get creative. How are we going to run our business if we can't be around each other? And I feel like, and bear with me because I know a lot of people, we lost a lot of people to COVID. And there was just a lot of turmoil because of it. And sometimes when you are restructuring and reorganizing on a grand scale, it's extremely messy. And while there were negatives, the positives that we can take away from it now are that more opportunities have opened up to really change the way we live. Instead of being this completely materially focused, grinding away to buy more and more stuff, trading our souls for a paycheck or to buy a boat or whatever the next toy is that we think is going to make us happy. I think a lot of the alone time and the time away from people did a lot of soul searching, and we started to question, is this really how we're supposed to live? Does any of this stuff in my life even make me happy? Was I just following the path of societal acceptance to survive? Is there joy in my life? How can I get some joy in my life? And when we realized that a lot of times as children, we were told, you can't make money doing that. You can't, if you get a degree in that, you'll never be able to make any kind of money. And so we abandoned our dreams for security. And now, because of the changes that have happened over the last few years, there's a lot more opportunity to bring those dreams back to life. And I feel like, again, because the first 3 readings this week have all been about facing your fears and accepting change and uncertainty, and then we get the career change. So, and it may not be a career for you. It could be something completely different that relates. So apply it where it fits. However, I really believe that as a human collective, we're being urged to think outside the box, follow our passions, get more in touch with how can we serve others? What passion do we have that we can use to serve others? Because when you really think about it, it's an energy exchange. Because your life experience, you put a lot of energy into surviving and overcoming whatever it was in your life. Or if it's something you're passionate about, you put a lot of energy and a lot of yourself into that. And so when you offer that to someone else, money is also an energy. It's an exchange. You provide your product, service, information that you spent years developing and creating, and in exchange, they offer you money, which is just an energy. So the idea that we can't do what we love to do for a living and survive, I think it's becoming a thing of the past. So maybe you could spend some time today and think about what is in my life that I'm passionate about that I could kind of start a side gig, you know, start putting out there and see where it goes. I hope this helps. I will talk to you soon. Love and light. Hey, would you describe yourself as a people pleaser? Do you have trouble setting boundaries? Do you just feel exhausted from taking care of everything and everyone around you and feel like you always come last? Have you just been kind of going through the day-to-day motions, but you're not really living? There's just no passion, there's no adventure, no fun in your life anymore? Then this is the offer for you. If you'd like to make 2023 the year you become unfuckwithable, and just for fun, I've got the definition here, when you are truly at peace and in touch with yourself and nothing anyone says, does, or thinks can bother you. Meaning that you are so firm in your power and so certain in who you are that no outside influence can deter you from living the life that you truly desire and deserve. And if that sounds like the way you'd like to live, click on the link below to get more information on how you can make 2023 the year you become unfuckwithable and start living the rest of your life as the best of your life.